Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing this evening? Okay, so just thought I'd come on real quick to do just a little mini collective reading. Whoever needs to hear this, write it down. I know that a lot of us are going through like different pockets of energy. We're regrouping, we're polishing, we're getting into alignment a little bit more frequently. And not only are we doing that, but we are also finding ways to go with the flow, kind of say, like, during all of this energy that's going on the planet, we want to make sure that we take time out of our day to just really give some meaningful is it like advice? Meaningful advice? What is this energy feeling like, Spirit? Let's take a moment of silence. Breathing in, exhaling, breathing in, exhaling, breathing in, exhaling, breathing in, exhaling. So what you see here in the background, this is a card that I bought at an art, like, what do you call it? It was like an art show. It was in the downtown area where I live, and they were doing like this display of different artists who are showcasing their art. And so I chose this theme because your energy is sacred, okay? So when doubt is coming in and you're feeling a little optimistic of your choices, but you're also feeling like, I don't know if it's like fearful, or you're just maybe not ready for that particular conversation, so you're just kind of like taking the time out of your day to improve on what you're working on. So I don't know, it kind of felt like we just needed to channel this out together tonight. So hopefully you can come up with some, like, this is a new frequency for you, so maybe you can fine-tune this energy the best way you can. Hopefully you can get some message from this collective reading. So whoever needs to hear this, thank you for coming on. It's amazing. It feels amazing. It feels like you're opening up to your true gifts. Being detailed. Being detailed here takes time too, okay? Being detailed takes time. There's this channel on YouTube. I think you might like it. I think it's called The Spiritual Artist. The Spiritual Artist. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to find out again, but he does like automatic writing, and while you're listening to music, you can do some automatic writing, or, you know, just try to get a little bit of energy flowing. Sometimes the best thing to do, just kind of go with the flow. Okay, we're using the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Waldher. Now let's see who wants to come out here. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Can you tell me about this energy? Are there any keywords, specific keywords that we need to use? How this energy is helping you on your journey? Okay, so we have Ivan and Odette. Illusion. There's a lot of glare. Odette. Okay, Spirit, thank you. We're going to shuffle another card. Practice makes perfect. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Coins. We could be looking at some dates here too. So if there's something that you have been trying to manifest, and there could be some dates. So take note of what this might look like for you. Have the Nine of Cups. The Ten of Coins. It's a lot of Venus energy here. Contemplation. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Two of Cups in reverse. Five of Coins. Okay, this energy is very interesting. This energy is very interesting, okay? Okay, so there's a lot of energy here that wants to help you stay uplifted, okay? But you're gonna have to release this this illusion. This illusion and fear that okay, let's see. So this is the Moon card. Lovers, Odette and Ivan. Keywords are fantasies, intuition, emotion, and enchantment. Princess Odette, heroine of the popular ballet Swan Lake, was cursed by a sorcerer to remain a swan forever except at night. The only way her enchantment could be broken was by a vow of eternal love. However, if this vow were broken, even by chance, she would die. When Prince Ivan met her, he promised to love her and to return to claim her as his bride. But the sorcerer tricked Ivan, and he soon heard a heart-rending cry in the distance, the cry of a dying swan. Ivan ran to rescue Odette, but it was too late. The meanings here are enchanted by love, for better or worse, confused by illusions that may or may not be real, intense emotions, the need to know what's real. In reverse, this would create some delusion, deception, discomfort with emotions or relationships, lack of satisfaction. Okay, so I felt like with this deep energy right now, just take time to take a break, okay? Because if the work that you're doing is feeling overwhelmed right now, then yeah, it's gonna feel like, oh my god, I'm doing way too much, I'm not feeling like myself, and then it can take you into this kind of hibernation mode. And maybe that's why, this Two of Cups here is relating to our energy in a sense of there's some other programming here that you may not be ready for. So this is intense work. So you want to make sure that you're doing your light work too. Okay, light worker. This is like a light worker. And we're all doing our light work. We're all doing our light work. And sometimes it could feel like we're crossing boundaries that we shouldn't be there. But at the same time, you're having some ideas. And then you throw away those ideas and you put them away because you think that can't be for you. But what if, what if this is the harmony and the partnership and the love that you have been asking for? So we do see this Two of Cups in reverse. Infatuation, overindulging in sensuality for the sake of the emotional high. So whatever that emotional high, I mean, the emotional high here. So then we have the Five of Coins, bringing us back into some reality. Keywords: poverty, insecurity, spiritual richness. An experience of poverty that forces one to look within for greater resources. This poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth or in a sense of emotional sterility. So just remember, okay, so this is where this is in the third place of how this energy is coming out, is the third card. So if it's coming out in the third card, then take time to recreate, kind of like a do-over, right? So you're releasing, letting go, and you're just starting over, coming back to the oneness, Make sure you take time to, sometimes when you're moving energy, you have to move the energy the way that you feel is best for your own energy. So however you want to, and you don't have to prove anything. So I don't know what this energy is coming out talking about, like you're trying to prove something to somebody, and you really don't always have to prove that, but you can sit there and listen to what this relationship is coming, how it's coming in. So maybe there could be what are some other, how you invest your energy. How you can, not only how you are investing your energy, but the Nine of Cups is reminding you about this ecstasy, granting of wishes, sensuality, meanings, joyful sensuality, reunion with a loved one. Some consider this card to be the wish card, meaning a wish will be granted if it appears in a tarot reading. So right now you're looking at this tarot reading, and so what you're wishing on. So this is I feel like when the Nine of Cups is, if this is the wish card, remember also the 9 also helps us feel relatable to what we're trying to learn within. And so sometimes the energies can feel intense, and it can kind of create this illusion and story in the background. So just make sure you bring awareness to where you are. Grounding your energy. Okay, then we have the Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins is in reverse. So the keywords here are accumulation, prosperity, expansion, and property. Great satisfaction creating a family to share wealth with. The successful accumulation of business plans and inheritance. This is in reverse, so discontent at home or difficulties with family relationships. elusive success on the material plane. Elusive success on the material plane. So it felt like, okay, this could be someone who is gambling. I don't know why. It feels like someone could be gambling. And you know, sometimes I feel like if this person is like gambling too much with the success that you're trying to make of it, this is where you know, it could feel like there's a hardship and you're getting upset. And you know, you are worthy of understanding and taking time to commit yourself to what this communication is supposed to feel like. So every now and then I feel like, you know, just like if it's hard for you to communicate with this person, maybe try to write a letter. Okay, then we have contemplation, Abelard, and Eloise. Abelard and Eloise. Contemplation. This is the Hermit. Keywords: withdrawal, introspection, and retreat. So Peter Abelard was famed as a brilliant theologian and teacher during the medieval ages. Abelard quickly became known for mastery of philosophical dialogue and independence of thought. He even went against church policy and took positions sympathetic to pagan traditions. However, it was his love for Eloise that caused the biggest scandal. The story of their forbidden love is set out in Abelard's 1130 book, The History of My Calamities. The meaning here is listening to your heart. Retreat into inner life at this time. Your needs are not so focused on relationships with others, but on your relationship with yourself. So, which is taking us back to these illusions. So yeah, there could be a lot of illusions, a lot of discussions going on here. And this is where, you know, when we look at, this could be like a life path number 9. It could be, you know, life path number 9. Life path number 9s. I'm just thinking like in relationship to mastering your business, mastering your ideas, mastering yourself. You're going to be going through these other teachings and history lessons, and it can kind of bring you into another form of communication. Or maybe the person that you're in a relationship with is in this other likewise relationship with themselves. And so not only are they learning to master that energy, but it can come through as another conversation. Like, is it too late to start over? Is this done already? Am I just not even going to have the time to pick up where I started from? And maybe I'm just not even going to be interested anymore. But you have this relationship that you must have with yourself so you can master what it is that you're truly trying to seek here. And so just reminding yourself too that, you know, you have a lot of business. You know, you have a lot of business going on, and you're staying tuned into what's being forecasted, and this is why you want to try to stay in alignment of your choices. So when lack comes in, right? So sometimes people can throw these illusions out there, and then all of a sudden you're in this whirlwind of lack and doubt and frustration. And this is where the Nine of Cups is just reminding you, okay, make a wish. There's some energy coming through. So it could come, you know, this month. Something could come here this month. At the end of the month, there could be another way to deal with this particular relationship. And that was just an example of, it felt like, you know, there could be some ideas that you're having, you're sharing them with other people who are also going through this, let's call it the strength card, you know. The strength card is not here, but that could be something you could go study real quick, you know, and see how it can help you gain more momentum so you don't feel like you're caught in this illusion. You're not caught into what this other person could be coming to you because they say, oh, there's a richness in your analogy. There's a richness in your position. And so now you're coming over here, and it could be like you're second guessing yourself. And so the best thing to do right now is just, you know, do something else that can move your energy. And that's what this contemplation card is reminding us. So there's some time to stay connected. There's some time to be balanced here. Find ways to stay balanced. Try not to get caught up in other people's illusions. That way you can... And the best thing I think too is to take notes. Especially are you like in a job that is with multiple people, you know? Multiple relationships. And you're going to be having these conversations with other people who are telling you, oh yeah, I heard about this. This is going to be good for you. And it's like you could be climbing up this ladder, which, yeah, you'll get the experience that you need. But I think sometimes you need to throw in something else that you're really not used to so that you can fill out this other language. Yeah, so the Hermit card is out here, basically. And then we have, I don't know, is there a life path number 7 here? So picking up your gifts. Okay, so picking up your gifts, using them for the best, you know, for the best way, for, you know, thank you, angels. What is it that I need to know today? Thank you, angels. Not only what is it I need to know, what is it that I need to do for the highest good for myself and others. And so sometimes you have to take a seat back and you have to take time to take care of this energy. And remember, some things need quiet time. They need a path to move forward effortlessly with grace and ease. It has to go a little bit slow sometimes, and that's just the way the energy has to work. So you can't rush the process, but you might feel like, you're getting somewhere right now. And I don't know who this other relationship is. The 10 of Coins. That's in reverse. So this could be someone who's telling you, yeah, I got your back, and it's all meaningful and it's purposeful and they're genuine from their heart, but at the same time they have other alternatives at the same time, and maybe sometimes they just don't want to tell you everything right now because they're not up to par with what it is that they're trying to do. They know, though. They know what they're doing. It's just you're not part of it totally. Does that make sense? Yeah, it feels meaningful, but at the same time, it's like there's a new door opening here for you. And maybe this is like an exit. Like, when you, when someone asks you, would you like to have some, someone serving some food, you're at their, their house or something, you're like, no, thank you. And it's like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm okay. I'm fine. But they keep putting this in your face. Like, come on. You're like, no, thank you. So that could be like this kind of conversation. Someone could really be trying to reconnect with you. This could be someone who's trying to reconnect with you even from the past, and you guys did your forgiveness, let go, and then now, is this a rival or something? What is this rival? You guys had a feud in the back, in the past. Was there some kind of feud? And now you're okay, and so you might, have you bumped into them already? That's what this energy could be like. It could be like, okay, let's forgive each other and move on. And now they're coming to you to like help. I don't know, like they want you to pay something for them. I don't know. It's rough. This could have been a rough past. And it's been feeling intense and emotional. And this person is coming back. Why? Why is this person coming back? Why is this person coming back? They want to reconnect. They want to reconnect with you because they understood that energy that you guys had before, and because there was an absence You guys have been absent for a while. Absent. Like absent from each other. So they had time to think about this. Where you probably were, I'm done with this, it's over, but now they want to come back and cause a little bit of, you could be feeling some confusion, but you're really not confused. You have everything that you need to know within. So you just need to create a little bit more boundaries. Sometimes you do need to say, no thank you. Okay. It sounds like this person could be very persistent. Why is this person being so persistent? What do they need from you? So just kind of watch out for that energy. Like you have that voice. It's very you know, your feelings and emotions. Oh, this is something. I don't want to say that they're lying. I don't want to say that this person is lying, because in their heart and their mind, they really see like this is something that could be truly developed, but it's not for you right now. That's what this is trying to say. It's not for you. You have other things that you need to be working on, and so your energy is very generous and loving and giving, but you need to learn how to say no sometimes, because yeah, it can elevate your mood, it can elevate your emotions. So you need to take some advice. You need to you know, this is why I did a little automatic writing before I channeled this energy. So now that it's coming through, it feels like it's going to take a little bit of time for some other aspects to come through. So something you could be learning. I am seeing the symbol of like Jupiter. So this could be some Sagittarius energy. This could be something in the 9th house, the Wheel of Fortune. So we see the 9 of Cups here. So also just reminding us too is that when sometimes there's going to be people that come into your life and they're going to have, they're going to have like, you know, they're going to be like this around you. And you're going to be like, what do you think? What do you have to say? You know, they want to get some of this, what is this? Who is this now? There's another partner here. Is there another relationship? Is there a third? Is this a third person? Like a group? Is this person working with a group, working with another person? Okay, how do I... Let me see. The best advice I would say that this reading is showing us right now is probably go about your way with some other leadership courses. It's okay to say no. Sometimes when we say no, we can get a little bit in our feelings and we can feel guilty about saying no, and then you go back and then you're like, oh, why did I do this or that? It's okay. We're human. We do those kind of things. So at the same time, just take note of your actions, because it feels like you needed to do that. And now someone who, and I feel like this is your higher self taking care of your past positions. So now you're taking care of your past positions, and you're finding some other opportunities to stay in the rhythm and the flow, like the yin and the yang, your feminine and your masculine energy. So this is like your higher self is coming through right now, and it's just like, let's not try to do all of that right now. Let's not try to do that. Be observant, but at the same time, I feel like this message here is also reminding you withdrawal, introspection, and retreat. Okay, so the meaning here is listening to your heart. Retreat into inner life at this time. Your needs are not so focused on relationships with others, but on your relationship with yourself. So that's pretty much the message right here. So do what you need to do. We're going to pull a Heart Path Oracle cards, Miraculous Messages of Love by Nadine Gordon Taylor. I hope that you're all doing well this evening. I know the energy felt pretty intense coming into this reading, so yeah, and sometimes we could be a lot in our head. And sometimes this relationship that you're coming into right now could be a lot in their head, and the conversation could be a little wild right now, and this is why you need to go into retreat. And don't forget to ask your guides, can I go ahead and visit the Archangel retreats when you go to sleep at night? That way you can find other alternative ways to raise your vibration, or just simply ask, what is it that I'm needing to figure out for myself so I can move past any of these illusions. And then there was the Ascended Masters, the teachers, from like your Ascension team in spirit are helping you uncover also what these other teachings could feel like for you. So take lots of notes too. Make sure you're resting well. Make sure you're getting the appetite that you need. So the card that came out was Genesis, the birth of consciousness. Your talent shines. And most of the cards are like this, but this one came out like this, like a rectangle. So here you have, you have the stars shining, you have the full moon, you have the sun, you have dragonfly, the sunflower, you have like a little blue jay bird, you have some sea otters. You have the sea otters, and you have the turtles. You have like turtle medicine, the sea otter medicine. It's like you have the different elements here, and I'm seeing like some other colors here, which are just reminding us of our crown chakra, solar plexus chakra. Let's read what it says. The card that you have selected opens onto a segmented shelf that surrounds and defines another dimensional space. In the center is a large ring of fire sunflower. To its immediate left is a dragonfly, and next to that is Jupiter. To its right are a blue bird and the moon. In the interior scene, there are 2 harbor seals swimming. I said sea otters or seals. Together under the water, they are holding fins and look directly at the viewer. 2 white seals face each other as they come to the surface of the water. 2 dolphins swim up to greet and acknowledge the white seals as 2 turtles touch noses. There is a sunrise on the horizon, and its golden threads of light connect all the objects in the picture. Your message here, this is the This is the dawning of a new day for you. The sun's warm and beautiful light rays reveal what the moon has hidden. It is time to uncover and let go of emotions, ideas, and or beliefs that you have buried deep inside. So deep that they are stored on the cellular level. It is time to stop compartmentalizing your life and to start seeing how everything fits together as a whole. Bluebirds, a sign of spring and a symbol of joy and love, remind us that we are here in this dimension to experience happiness and fulfillment and not to get too lost in the illusions of life. Remember to enjoy your time here. You might have to relearn how to be happy and optimistic. You knew it well when you were a child. Practice being happy every day. One way to do this is to list everything that you are grateful for, no matter how small or insignificant. The color blue is associated with throat chakra and artistic expression. You are a creative being who needs to believe in your talents. You have many ideas and creative projects waiting to manifest. Speak your truth, but speak from the heart. You have the help of Bluebird to develop and nourish your unique visions. The huge planet Jupiter will bring you self-growth and good luck. Sunflowers mean that spiritual and material abundance will follow. Listen to the dragonfly and learn how to be flexible and adapt to new situations. It is important that you integrate and balance all the different aspects of what is going on in your life. When you do, you will attract new friends and an important project and or a partner Just be patient and know that everything is in perfect order for you to succeed. Remember that your true power lies in connecting with your higher self. The affirmation here is abundant is my natural state. Nothing else is real. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for helping me choose this abundant stack of cards too, because it's like there's a lot of beliefs out there, right? So just remember to speak from your heart, what is true for you, what feels good, and remember that abundance is your true state. And you just let go, release, and just find the best way to bring in more happiness and joy. Okay? So I hope that you're all doing well. Take it easy. Much love to you. Bye.